happy, so be happy. You can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora and today I am back with a fall lookbook and I am extremely excited to share these looks with you. If you didn't know, fall isn't just my favorite season, it is also my favorite season to dress in. I think there's like so many cute things you can wear during the fall time, and I was just so excited to jump into the game and like throw a few looks together. There's like 3 very different looks. I think the second one is my favorite. If you're looking for any of the CC that I'm using today, there's a link to everything in the description down below. Also, all of the Sims that I am using for today's lookbook have their own Create a Sim video in which I share all of like the skin details, skin tones, eyebrows, whatever. So you can find everything on the video here as well. I will link every single Create a Sim video of the model that we are currently working on. And yeah, I am like super stoked for this one. These lookbooks are like some of my favorite videos to make for the channel, just because I feel like I can get super creative and I don't have to create like a whole new sim. I can just kind of like focus on the fashion part of the game, which I love. And we've also used a few things here that you're going to see in my CC haul on Friday, so stay tuned for that. If I like scroll past a few things that you haven't seen in my game previously, it is because it's from a CC haul that will come up on Friday, which I'm also obviously excited to share. Like CC is just my favorite thing. But the thing I actually wanted to talk about in today's video, we don't have much time, but if you, probably all of you by now, have seen the news that the Sims team is working on a new game. They called it like Project Renee, but everyone is sure it's like The Sims 5, and it just looks so good. They have implemented so many things, but when I watched, because I didn't watch the live stream, I was not here to watch like hours and hours. It was probably half an hour of a live stream because I didn't even know if they were gonna announce anything exciting. A lot of times they just announce random stuff that I don't really care about, so I was like, I'll just watch, you know, reviews of it. I'm sure I'll hear about it if there's some exciting stuff. And they have pretty much announced that they are working on The Sims 5. They said it's both like offline and online, I believe. There were also things they showed off in terms of like furniture. There wasn't any gameplay items or any Sims that you could see. It was just like a little apartment looking thing with some furniture, and they showed off that they will bring the color wheel back, and like you can, if you didn't play The Sims 3, you can pretty much for every item pick a color by yourself and like throw any pattern on that you have in the game. So that is like obviously exciting because The Sims 3 was amazing for that, but it was also amazingly laggy, so hope they will, you know, get that under control. They also showed that they wanted to change the way furniture works in terms of like being able to change more of the individual parts that make up a furniture. They were like showing off the bed, and then for example the bed frame you could change individually without changing the whole bedding and stuff like that. They also showed off like pillows that you throw onto a sofa, and I couldn't help myself but realize that a lot of these things reminded me of Paralives, which is another like simulation game that is in the works. And I feel like maybe The Sims 5 was like, we might lose like all of our customers to this Paralives game because everyone's so hyped about it. There's so many like YouTube videos that went viral about it as well, and it just looks incredibly well done. And they have like a huge Discord server where a lot of people give input and things they want to see or don't want to see, so it's like very community based, I think. And maybe The Sims was like, you know, kind of hanging behind a little bit, so we shall see how that works. But the thing I was actually, because I knew they were already working on The Sims 5, there were like rumors about it forever, and I think they even spoiled something a while back that they were already working on it, and you know, it's kind of obvious that they did. I kind of hoped that it would come out sooner rather than later, but they said it's like not gonna be released until like a few years time, so not even just 1 year, you know, like at least 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, who knows. But the other thing that they did say was that they're gonna change babies in The Sims 4, which I am extremely excited about, because babies in The Sims 4 are so boring and I don't understand why they are that way. And they gave like a little preview of a tiny baby crawling around on the floor, which was super cute, but to me kind of looked like a regular toddler. So I hope that when they're infants, they don't instantly start crawling around. I hope that they make it maybe more of like a every day something changes about a baby. So like maybe the first day it's just an infant, and then the second day it starts like babbling and being able to sit and stuff like that. You know, like if it was a bit more gradual than just popping out of their mama and being able to crawl. It just seems a little bit strange to me, but whatever. I'm just excited that they're gonna redo the babies, because they're a mess. Like, they're just not great. It's so weird as well that you can't pick them out of their crib, because in previous Sims games, I think apart from the first, you were always able to pick your babies up and like carry them everywhere. And it's just so weird that in The Sims 4 they're an object that are like restricted to their little crib and you can't do anything else with them. It's always been like super annoying to me. Maybe like it was even more strange when the game first came out, because I don't know if you remember, but when the game first came out, there weren't even any toddlers. So they literally just went from baby, where you couldn't do anything with them apart from like taking care of them inside their crib. They went from that straight to a child, and it was just the weirdest shit ever. Like, I just sat there after I first got The Sims 4 and I played it, and I was like, you gotta be joking. Like, this can't be better than The Sims 3, you know? Also, I thought The Sims 5 did look a little bit more realistic, but like right now where they are at in the development, I don't think you can really tell if that's gonna stay the way or if they're gonna make it a bit more cartoony or even more realistic. I don't think you can really take anything away from that. I thought the way it looked was great. Like, I kind of liked the art style. I do like a mix between like realistic and also cartoony, because it's still a game and I still like cartoony vibes in my games, to not have them be too similar to real life. But you know, let me know what you thought about them, because I haven't actually been on Twitter yet and checked out what people are saying about the Sims 5 little video trailer. It wasn't a trailer, it was just like a tiny like insight on what they're working on. Also, let me know what you think about the babies being finally worked on. And what was your favorite look of today? Like I said, mine was probably the second. I just thought those earrings were everything. But yeah, with that said, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye.
I guess I let her go. Never mind, it's too late. But I can't believe I let you slip. I think about it 7 days a week, and this just can't be how it's supposed to end up. It's not enough, and maybe time will make you fade, but I don't know if I'm ready to just let you go.